When it comes to designing a great PowerPoint, Microsoft has some features built in that can help us. To get started, I'm going to open my test presentation here, and I want to look at Designer. There are two ways to access Microsoft Designer. The first is under the tab at the top called Design, and the other is the shortcut, this Designer magic wand right here. When I select it, it automatically opens Designer anywhere I'm at. Again, if I select the tab, I can find Designer here. You can see that Designer now is giving me lots of options and suggestions for how I may want to tailor this presentation. Everything auto-formats, depending on what the information is that's already in my slide. So if I update my slide information, it will update my suggestions. Towards the bottom of Designer, there's also a search feature. So if I search, say, math, I can import either a background or another picture. Simply select the picture and it will insert itself into your slide. Now Designer is updated to incorporate this new information. If I find a design I like, I simply select it on the right-hand side and it will update my slide. At the bottom, there's a choice to see more options if you're not quite finding what you're looking for. Let's choose this one. Everything in my new design is completely editable. So if I like the format but I don't care for the graphic, I can right-click and then choose a new picture. Let's find one for learning. Now Designer has incorporated this new information into my design, and as I make changes, it updates itself. If you have something you want to display prominently, make it a little bit larger. This gives Designer some options and some suggestions on how you might like this to look. As I move things around or even erase certain objects, it updates in real time. Now I can select a new template and move on with my presentation. Let's choose this one. If I add a new slide, Designer doesn't have any information to pull from, so I need to add something like some pictures or text. I'm going to insert picture and I'm going to choose stock images. Now I can choose things that are presented for me that are Creative Commons, and I can incorporate them into my slide. Now that Designer has some information, it starts getting to work creating patterns for me. All that's missing from my slide now is some text, so I'm going to go to Insert, choose Text Box, and start typing. It doesn't matter the size of my text, the color of my text, or anything else. Designer will incorporate this and then make suggestions based on the information it's been given. Now I find a slide that I like and select it. Designer is a great way to make your slides a little bit more eye-catching and interactive.